So this is something that I've never done before, and that's breeding crayfish. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a few years now, but I always thought it was like really hard to do or something like that, until recently when I found out it's not hard at all to do as long as you get your male and female pretty much. So I've had a blue lobster for about a month now, and I've been saying for the past few weeks that I'm thinking it is a female. Finally, I took it out of the water this morning. As you can tell from this picture right here, it is always on the third set of legs up from the tail, that there's two little bitty indentions, one on each leg, and that indicates that it is a female. Now I want to breed my blue lobster with another lobster, but I'm not going to breed it with a blue lobster or a white one, but a red one. Mexican dwarf crayfish, look like that right there. There's one at Petco I've been eyeing down for the past few weeks now, whether it's been mollies and platies, the guppies, a beta. I've been going to Petco pretty often recently. So basically I've been cycling this 2.5 gallon tank for a few days now. Actually, the water that I got in here is actually the water in the lobster's tank, which is right down there. When I was doing a water change on that tank, I just went ahead and filled up this tank. That way it was already cycled water, but it's still been cycling for a few days now. And I actually already went and picked up the red crayfish, and I'm kind of iffy if it is a male or a female or not. Don't really know. We were able to take it out of the water and kind of look at it a little bit. But yeah, it was kind of hard to tell, but we're just gonna kind of go for it, but obviously not right this second. So this is the little 2.5 gallon that I set up. I only had pink gravel, which is kind of sucks because the crayfish is almost that color. But anyways, I also got a PVC pipe in there, 3-way. Got the filter right there, which can filter up to 5 gallons. And you know, gotta have the alligator head on top. No, I did not kill this. I bought this in Florida when I was like a few years ago. But yeah, this is what we're gonna keep the male in, which like I said, I'm hoping that it is a male. I'm gonna get him eating and all of that, and then after a few days, I'm gonna take the female out, which is right down there. Put her in here after they get done breeding. I'm gonna take her back out, put her in there, and then she'll have the babies in there. But yeah, there she is. She is one heck of a crayfish. Like every time, I don't know why she's not doing it right now, but every time I walk out here, runs up to the front of the tank because she's like, just knows that I have food for some reason. Anyway, here is the crayfish. Look at him right there, bright red as can be. But you know what? Before we put him in his tank right there, I'm gonna try to introduce them first. Setting the bag in here and seeing what she does. And let's see what happens. Okay, well, she's just sitting there. It doesn't look like she's doing anything. Oh, she's coming out. Let's see what she's doing. Oh, she's doing that thing now. She thinks I have food, but she's not even paying any attention to the crayfish. Alright, so she's not doing anything. I'm gonna go ahead and take him back out. We're gonna go and acclimate him into his new tank. Now, you don't really have to acclimate him. I'm just gonna do it for a few minutes anyways. In the meantime, this is something also I've been talking about, is getting actually an LED light for this. Also got one of them. Alright, got it all plugged up, and I'm gonna turn it on. Oh yes, look at that. That looks 10 times better. And now hopefully the lobster's blue colors will start brightening up as well. Turn it to blue real quick. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna turn that on at night. And it's the same light I have on this tank up here as well. But yeah, that light was just freaking garbage, so I just had to go ahead and get an LED light for this. Alright, so I got our lobster right here. And we're gonna go and put this guy right on in. Oh, there he is. Check him out. And of course, like I said, this is just temporary. After I get done breeding him, I'm going to take him out of here. He's going to go into his own tank. Here's also another idea that I had, is if this crayfish breeding didn't work out, maybe just turning the 10 gallon tank down here with a blue lobster in it into just a full on crayfish tank and getting like a white one for it, and also putting the red one in there. Like I said, if it doesn't work out though. Anyways, we're going to let this guy settle in. I'm going to start feeding him, and then in a few days, we're going to try to breed these guys.